Hi, welcome to Just Another Army Vet 2.0, where I make all Indian content. For those of you who are new, I'm Kylie. I'm a former combat medic for the U.S. Army. I have another channel called Just Another Army Vet, which is all about military and defense. Today's video is my part 5 reaction to Sardar Udham. Here's my disclaimer. For copyright reasons, I cannot show the entire movie. Also, this is just a reaction. It's not a substitute or a replacement for watching the full movie. If you want to see the whole thing, you have to go watch it on Amazon Prime. Side note, all copyright belongs to the respective copyright owners, including any songs or music which may be in the movie. Let's get to it.
Now that's a trait I've always admired in the Indians. A willingness to please. India. Awful weather. Terrible food. Never bothered to learn the language, but I served the crown well in India. Now, the ordinary people, the common people, the peasants, they liked us. They never had any trouble with us. But the educated...
Really?
Some of my friends, not me, friends, students, they protest with commoners.
Students. Communists. They incited the common people. They instigated the rebellions.
I also educated, sir.
But you seem rational. You are here, in the heart of the British Empire, making a good, honest, lawful living like us. You'll make a good salesman.
Thank you, sir.
O'Dwyer is so arrogant. Oh my gosh.
HSRA, the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. Is this organization
Hindustan.
still active? HSRA, you used to be a member.
तुम HSRA के member हो?
Copy car or SS Johal a member? You worked with Bhagat Singh too, didn't you?
Bhagat Singh की बात मत करो.
He says let's not talk about him.
I have your whole history here. You might as well tell me. They're gonna hang you like they did Bhagat Singh.
तुम्हारा भी वही हश्र होगा जो भगत सिंह का हुआ.
ये लोग हमें रेबल्स बुलाते हैं. अगर अपने राइट्स मांगना रिबेलियन है तो ठीक है हम रेबल्स.
रेबल्स तो पहले बुलाते थे, अब तो हमें टेररिस्ट कहते हैं.
टेररिस्ट और रेवोल्यूशनरी में फर्क होता है. फर्क होता है. रेवोल्यूशनरी सिंबॉलिक एक्ट करते हैं अपनी प्रोटेस्ट को रजिस्टर करने के लिए. वो टेरर से किसी को डराना या धमकाना नहीं चाहते. उल्टा अपने सिंबॉलिक एक्ट से वो लोगों को इंस्पायर करते हैं अपना हक मांगने के लिए. हक. रेवोल्यूशनरी की सिर्फ एक ही लड़ाई है और वो है फ्रीडम की लड़ाई, और सबके फ्रीडम की लड़ाई. और प्रॉपर रेवोल्यूशनरी कहलाने की भी शर्तें हैं. ऐसे ही नहीं रेवोल्यूशनरी बन जाते. आप बायस नहीं हो सकते, कम्युनल नहीं हो सकते, कास्टिस्ट नहीं हो सकते. रेवोल्यूशनरीज में क्लास नहीं होती. बेसिक मुद्दे की बात यह है कि सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है इक्वालिटी. इक्वालिटी. हर इंसान को बराबर समझना और ह्यूमैनिटी में विश्वास होना चाहिए. फर्क है काके, समझे?
हाँ समझा.
अच्छा भगत, आजादी मिलते ही सबसे पहले क्या करोगे आप?
आजादी की शाम को मैं सबसे पहले एक बढ़िया सी चार्ली चैपलिन की फिल्म देखूंगा, फिर एक महंगी सी ब्रिटिश वाइन खरीदूंगा और एक मेम दे नाल बॉलरूम पावांगा. बस और की फिर घर जाके रोटी खा के सो जाऊंगा. फिर सुबह उठूंगा, नहाऊंगा धोऊंगा, फिर रोटी खा के सो जाऊंगा.
इससे पूछो जब ये 23 साल का था तब ये क्या कर रहा था.
He's asking what you were doing when you were 23.
What was I doing when I was 23?
Tell me.
Well, I was just married. We were expecting our firstborn. I was the youngest detective constable on the force. Happy days.
So don't talk about Bhagat Singh. You know nothing about him.
The two men responsible for throwing bombs at the Central Assembly Hall in Delhi have been identified as Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Dutt, both belonging to the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. Shouting slogans like "Long live the revolution," "Down with imperialism," and "Workers of the world unite," both men did not flee after the act, but willingly courted arrest, throwing pamphlets that cited their rationale for the bombing: to make the deaf hear. With the Labour Party watching closely, the ruling Conservatives have decided to order strict prosecution of the members of the revolutionary outfit HSRA. In a nationwide strike, police have successfully raided suspected hideouts in Lahore and Saharanpur, killing several members and arresting some prominent ones, including Sukhdev and Rajguru, both wanted as conspirators in the Saunders murder case, along with Bhagat Singh himself.
आदमी को मारा जा सकता है, उसके विचारों को नहीं। और जिस विचार का वक्त आया हो, उसे वक्त भी नहीं टाल सकता। मुफ्त में हक कोई नहीं देगा, या तो प्रोटेस्ट के बदले मिलेगा या लड़के। आइडियोलॉजी अच्छी और सही होनी चाहिए, नहीं तो उसके बिना जो आज़ादी मिलेगी वो इस गुलामी से भी डरावनी होगी। अभी जो हालात हैं उनमें हम अपनी आज़ादी और अपने बुनियादी हक को अपना मानकर इस ऑप्रेसिव सरकार के वजूद को रिजेक्ट करते हैं। और रही बात हमारे वायलेंस के तरीके को अपनाने की, तो हम किसी इंसान के खून के प्यासे नहीं हैं। हमें किसी आदमी से या किसी देश से नफरत नहीं है। हम सिर्फ एक इंसान के दूसरे इंसान की एक्सप्लॉयटेशन के अगेंस्ट हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात, हमें किश्तों में अपने हक, अपनी आज़ादियां नहीं चाहिए, और ना ही किसी तरह की सेमी इंडिपेंडेंस का झांसा। हमें सिर्फ हिंदुस्तान के ही नहीं, पूरी दुनिया के फार्मर्स, वर्कर्स और स्टूडेंट्स का वेलफेयर चाहिए। एंड देयरफॉर वी डिमांड कंप्लीट इंडिपेंडेंस and a total revolution.
Been taken for some time now, sir. And? Well, it certainly appears he's a committed Marxist. Very ideologically driven, sir. Hasn't named anyone as yet.
We need to get him to confess, press charges. Get him to talk. Do what it takes.
Sir? Well, according to this peddler license that was issued in Bournemouth in 1933, you're Udham Singh.
इस लाइसेंस में तुम्हारा नाम उधम सिंह है।
Yes. You haven't got a lot of time left. It's important for your own sake. And we know what your real name is.
Ram Mohammed Singh Azad.
The decision of tattooing his name on his body, specifically this name, Ram Mohammed Singh Azad, he definitely wanted it discovered and for that news to be spread.
What is the meaning of this?
Sir, it is symbolic of Indian religious unity.
We need to control the press.
No matter what we do, there will be many who will see his actions as an act of revolution, sir.
I said it at that time. Why I was responsible for a monstrous event. But we cannot allow that to affect our decision-making.
Yes, Prime Minister.
His defense lawyers will try and stall, but we should speed things up.
Sir.
This business has to be ended here.
I agree.
India protests every day. We don't get to see it, thankfully. But London must not protest anymore. And prolonging this trial will only ensure that. Your Majesty.
There are a lot of Indian soldiers fighting for us in this war. Are there not, Prime Minister?
Yes, there are. A meek surrender to this madman would be to embolden the voices of rebellion amongst the Indian soldiers.
We can't afford to be seen as weak.
I understand. Your Majesty.
After the war, will the Crown quit India?
Let us just say we will need to reinvent a way of maintaining our strategic presence in the subcontinent.
Yeah, it's called Getting the Hell Out of India.
We have a terrorist and a lunatic who had no special aim or purpose. It was a crazed, violent attack and nothing else.
Sir, is this incident a threat to the British Empire?
No. This is a stray incident by a crazed lunatic who has no further links.
क्या कर रही है? मर पाएगी। क्या कर रही है तू यहाँ? इधर कहाँ से आ गई यहाँ?
Again, I'm going to make this quick because I have an electrical storm going on, so I apologize for all that thunder you hear. But I can see why the British government wanted to keep his motives under wraps, because if word got out that he was doing it as a protest and to avenge all that stuff that happened in 1919, then it is revolution, and Britain cannot afford that right now, especially when they rely on a lot of the Indian soldiers and they're in the middle of World War II. So the fact that they kept silent on that, I completely understand. If you do want to catch my reaction to part 6, then please hit that subscribe button. Once I film it, I'll put it right here. Thanks for watching. Please smash that like button.